touched on I presume, part of the answer you're going to give me now, but I think just for clarity's sake, about the performance assessment and then the adjustment budget today in Council. Initially, the DA did not want the budget to be passed because they say that performance delivery has gone backwards. And then they changed their mind after they caucused. But can you give us an idea of your reaction to their statement that service delivery of the HCM has actually regressed and that we're worse off now than we were a while back?
Okay. Firstly, the reason why they did not want to support budget adjustment was not because of service delivery. It was because of issues that they raised initially when we presented our budget in May last year. They were saying, we raised issues to say put more money on roads, on potholes and other issues. You could not listen to us. That is why we are having this problem. That was their reason. To say, you remember, DA did not vote, did not support our this budget that we're in now, okay? Because they were saying, put 70 million in potholes, put X amount in this and that, right? Then our response, or my response to that meeting, so that even friends from Minta will understand our situation. You see, before 1994, there were areas that were neglected in terms of infrastructure development before 1994. Now, what is happening now? We are maintaining structures that were built before 1994 and we've built some. Okay. If you take your budget to maintenance only, what then will happen? You are not redressing imbalances of the past. Because what you need to do to balance or to level the ground, you need to have more money in terms of capital budget, money that will be spent on areas that were neglected before, so that you level the ground. For example, take issues of roads. In rural areas, they do not have tar roads. They have gravel roads. One day we may be expected to move to a strategic decision of saying, we need to tar those roads which are gravel. While you do that, those people who have tarred roads, they would say, maintain our potholes. Now we have competing needs. It is not feasible that from our budget we can address all issues of roads or potholes. It's something that will remain a challenge. It's something that we need to do something as a collective. We agree that there are problems in terms of our roads, but we do not have adequate money to address them. It will take us time to conquer this issue of roads. Now, coming to the issue of service delivery. You see, this issue of service delivery, sometimes you will talk to one a tourist who will go to one beach. This tourist will see a broken toilet and say, I won't come back because of the condition of your pollution block. This tourist has been in one beach, has seen one toilet, and has concluded that I will never come back, one person. And we come here and say, no, tourists have said, we'll never come back to discuss Coast Municipality. You can check with the hotels in our municipality. You can check with people who are owning PNPs. You can check with them. They were full. All of them were full. But last year we were told that the tourists will never come back to this municipality. They were full. And they will be full in December this year. But now, coming then closer to the issue of regression in terms of service delivery, I don't want to be seen as if I am defending myself. That is why firstly I'm saying yes, we do have weaknesses, and we have plans in place to address our weaknesses. Whether there is a regression or not, I would want to engage with people who will come and say, in terms of this issue, there is a regression and the proof must be given. But in general, we agree that while we are trying our level best to improve our performance, we still have challenges. We can't stand here and say we are perfect. We are not perfect. We have omissions. For example, on issues of refuse collection, we are confident to say we give people 24-hour turnaround time. If refuse collection was not collected, within 24 hours, we address that issue. We are confident. And we are saying here, we have appointed service providers in all areas for veg maintenance, in addition to our teams that are employed by this municipality. If people are not seeing improvement in terms of veg maintenance, give us 2 months, there will be a difference. I want to say, maybe after 2 months, you need to do a self-interview in terms of refuse collection, in terms of veg maintenance. Do some interviews with councillors who have said there is no general maintenance. Do some interviews with them. If you get some responses, conduct your interviews after elections. Because I've told councillors in our SDPIP, I'm sorry, I don't call a spade a digging tool sometimes. You see, this election fever will then give us problems sometimes. I said in our SDPIP, now we get pressure from councillors because of elections that are coming, right? Maybe it will be proper if we can do some interviews after elections on some issues and see whether you will get similar responses. So to prove us wrong, in the meantime, I will make sure that we do our level best to address these issues of service delivery, but do your interviews after elections. You may get different responses, because I'm sure from all political parties, not from one political party, all political parties now, they give us pressure because of elections. We have election fever. Thank you.